Hey there, posse. Wine etiquette. How to drink wine is a mysterious realm where people sip and swirl and spit with such elegance that it almost feels like a secret fraternal handshake for the sophisticated. But not to fear. Here's your guide to drinking wine so you can fit in at any wine tasting soiree or dinner party without accidentally chug-a-lugging 1982 Bordeaux. Stay tuned. From this video, you'll walk away knowing all about wine without overdoing it. This one's going to be both informative and fun. Are you ready? Come on, let's go. Hey there, posse, I'm Pierre, and welcome to Asti Wine Consultants. Again, this episode we'll learn about the basics of wine without overdoing it. Are you ready? Let's get started. The glass. Hold, don't choke. Hold your wine glass by the stem, not the bowl. This isn't a life or death situation. There's absolutely no need to grip it like a baseball bat. Now, holding it by the stem keeps the wine at the right temperature and prevents fingerprints from smudging the glass. Plus, it makes you look all fancy, sophisticated, and delicate like a wine-drinking ballerina. Now, choose the right glass. Red wine, use a larger, rounder glass to allow the wine to breathe and for the aromas to develop. White wine, they're usually smaller, narrower glasses. It helps preserve the cooler temperature and concentrates the aromas. If you don't have enough space in your place for all these glasses, then do what I do. I use a universal glass. Now, we also have sparkling wine or wine flutes. A flute helps keep the bubbles longer and focuses the aromas. Now, as far as the swirl is concerned, you're able to channel your inner artist. Swirling your wine isn't just for show, it releases the aromas, but don't get too enthusiastic and swirl like you're trying to mix paint. A gentle circular motion actually will do the trick. Now, if you end up wearing your wine, then you've swirled too hard. How are you doing there? Is this information making sense? Is it helpful? If it is, write Asti in the comments below. Okay, now we have the sniff. Go for a gentle whiff, not a deep dive. After you've swirled it a time or two, then you just time to sniff. Stick your nose into the glass. There's no need to go a full Sherlock Holmes. What you're doing is you're sniffing wine, not trying to solve a crime. A few gentle inhales should give you the bouquet without the need for a full-blown wine-scented oxygen mask. Now, as far as the sip is concerned, small, not shot size. Wine is meant to be sipped, not gulped. Actually, even slurping it gets you more air to the wine, which enables you to enhance more of the flavors. But whatever you do, take a small sip and let it linger in your mouth. Actually, swish it around like mouthwash if you must, but don't make that your signature move. You're tasting wine, not preparing for a dentist appointment. Now the spit. This is really for the professionals. If you're at a wine tasting, then spitting is totally appropriate and acceptable. But make sure you aim for the spittoon or the spit bucket. Not the floor or your neighbor's shoes. Practice your aim at home if you must, but just don't practice over the good carpet. Okay, now for the conversation. Wine talk, not wine lecture. Whether you're at a party or anywhere else, when discussing the wine, keep it light and avoid turning yourself into a walking wine encyclopedia. Now, saying things like, I'm getting notes of maybe blackberry and oak, that's fine. But avoid saying stuff like, this vintage clearly suffers from uneven ripening period due to unseasonably warm temperatures. No one likes a wine know-it-all. Now, we've got the pour. Less is more. For the pour, the less is more. When pouring your wine, less is more. Aim for about a third of a glass, which leaves room for swirling and sniffing and not spilling. Over pouring might make you seem generous, but it also makes you seem like you're trying to expedite the tipsy train. Okay, the toast. Cheers, not a war cry. When toasting, raise your glass and smile and gently clink it with others. Avoid smashing glasses together like you're reenacting a Viking celebration. Oh, and remember, make eye contact. The scuttlebutt is that's good and good luck for you, and it prevents 7 years of bad wine. Food pairing, harmony versus chaos. Pair your wine with foods that complement it. This isn't a time to be a rebel. Don't be the person who brings a Chardonnay to a barbecue just to prove a point. Now, actually drilling down into this just a little bit, red wine pairs well with red meats, strong cheeses, and hearty dishes. White wines complement seafood, poultry, and lighter dishes. Now, a really important rule of thumb is sauces are really important when determining which wines you select. The darker the sauce and the heavier the body of the sauce guides you to darker, fuller-bodied red wines. The lighter both in the body and the color of a sauce is for you to go with white. Now we have sparkling wines. They're versatile and pair well with salty foods, including fried chicken, and actually you can serve it as an aperitif. Rosés, good with salads, light pastas, and grilled meats. Dessert wines. These pair well with sweeter dishes or cheeses. Now, actually, as far as storing your wine, with unopened bottles, store these in cool, dark places with, that has a consistent temperature. Those 3 points are really important. Wine should be stored on its side, keeping the cork moist. Now, with open bottles, recork and store in the refrigerator. Red wines can last 3 to 5 days. White wines, 5 to 7 days. You can almost double that time with one of these vacuum pumps. Now, as far as the finish is concerned, enjoy and don't overthink it. Folks, by following these few steps that we've outlined here, you can enjoy wine in a way that enhances its taste and respects the traditions of wine drinking. Well, at the end of the day, wine is about enjoyment, not a pop quiz. Drink what you like, share with your friends, and don't stress too much about the rules. The best wine etiquette is having a good time and not taking it all too seriously. Now, go forth and sip with style. Laugh at the pretentiousness and enjoy your wine the way it was meant to be enjoyed. One delightful, slightly tipsy moment at a time. Hey posse, thanks a ton for taking the time to watch this video. I promise no grapes were harmed in the making of it. Well, maybe just a few. Now, if you got any questions, let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you don't want to miss out on any of my future content, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Oh, and before you go, don't forget to check out some of these other videos. Until next time, cheers.